when they have that much size, and when when you talk about size, it's not like they just had a big kid inside. Their guards were big, and it makes it tough. When their point guard is 6'4", 6'5", and they go from 6'4", 6'5" up, and my biggest guy is 6'1" on the floor. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge, and they made it tough on us with that length. And not only they're big, but they're athletic, and they're quick, and they covered a lot of space, and it made it tough.
Coach, have you ever had anybody ever shoot 66.7% from the field and 66.7% from three-point line in one half against you?
Not that I can recall. And then, this is definitely not the time you want those percentages to not go in your favor. But we knew they were a quality team, and we knew we had our work cut out for us. And I was just proud of the way the guys just continued to battle like I knew they would. They were hitting everything, and we had a hard time hitting some shots. And when I would look over there at these guys, these guys just kept fighting to the end.
Coach, you talked yesterday just about how big yesterday's win was, getting to today's game for the town of Wichita Falls. That trophy you're holding, looks great from back here. Can you just speak to what that means to Hirschi High School and to Wichita Falls?
Well, again, first I just want to thank these young men for taking us on this journey. We had the whole city behind us, and these guys made a lot of people proud. And so I just want to first thank those guys for what they've done this year, not only just this year, but throughout their whole career. And just want to thank those guys, thank these guys for this. But yeah, it was important for our school and our community. It really was. We mentioned that Hirschi will be non-existent, or we would kind of change into a junior high in the next couple years. And so we did want to go out, we did want to leave our mark, our name, and stamp our name in history, and came up a little bit short tonight. But the good thing is we got next year.
Coach, this was the first time you guys have been back since 1988. How does it feel to be able to put Hirschi back on the map a little bit?
Oh, it feels great. It feels great. It's kind of weird because I graduated. I didn't go to Hirschi, but I graduated at that time. So when I got here, there's a lot of people my age. I got to meet and talk about the tournament and all that stuff. And believe me, they told me all about it. So to get back to this and relive this and not only just to have our community, our cheerleaders had a great time. We had some administration, our teachers were out here, and I think everybody just enjoyed this trip and coming out here and supporting us. So this was cool for everybody.
Julia, the difference on the scoreboard, it was what it was, but you guys were still kind of out there having a little bit of fun, going hard. You're able to smile a little bit. Was that because you guys knew that you were still giving it your all and just kind of had to accept for what the game was?
Yes, sir. We just never give up. We full of teams that just give 100% energy every time. We don't give up to the very end of 0-0.
And for any of you guys, you guys have done something nobody at Hirschi's done in 35 years. Anybody for what you guys have accomplished this year and what you'll kind of remember from it?
We had a long journey. It was cool, great, but came short. So, but I love these guys to death, and we came up short. We tried. Can't do nothing about it. I love them to death, though.
Coach Edge, you bring the kids to play the Dallas a lot. Dallas Presby, you're playing our events.
Mm-hmm.
They were built for this.
Yes.
You told me early in the year, right when we were young, we're going to continue to be back here in Wichita Falls. So can you elaborate that? I want the kids to elaborate how much this meant for you guys. Because Coach, he wants you guys to play against Dallas Talent. Because right now, Dallas is this is what the stepping stone is right now. So how it feels right now, you went and get one of the best, and y'all stood up with them for a little while. Speak on that, Coach.
Well, we do come up to Dallas a bunch, and we do play in a lot of your events. And one of the things that we try to do is challenge our guys early in the year. We've got quality kids. I think we've got state quality kids every year. We want to challenge them. And so we do know that a lot of the competition is in the Dallas area, so we come up here a bunch and just try to gauge where we are, and just try to see where we are. We do know that there's a lot of quality, again, teams up here in the Dallas area, and we love to come up here and compete, and I'm sure in the future we're going to continue to come down here and compete. It's just, as a coach, early in the year, I want to see where we lack or what are things we need to improve on. And no better way to do that than to go play some teams that are maybe a little bit better than you, to really expose some of your areas of weakness. And it kind of sets the tone. It kind of allows me as a coach to kind of see areas that we need to improve in and kind of work on those areas.
For you guys that are, taking off this Hirschi jersey for the last time, it's gotta feel pretty cool to have that trophy to go with it. Can you just kind of speak to your 4 years and what it meant to you personally?
It meant a lot to me. I just feel like Coach Hirschi as a coach made me a better player. Coach took it. I was a freshman. I was like 4'11", and I was sorry. But Coach Hirschi made me a better person, a better man, on and off the court, and I just want to thank him for it.
Jamarion, coming back next year as the leader on this team, what do you feel like you can take from this experience and apply it next year?
To come back and do the same thing. Yeah, we back.
One thing I don't know if they asked the question, but one thing I would like to just briefly say about these young men is I think that a lot of people know these guys when they step on the court, and there's some talented kids on the court. But I think unless you're around these guys, you really don't know the character that these guys have. And these guys are some true champions. These guys are going to be highly successful. They're going to be great mentors. They're going to be great fathers. They're going to be great leaders. Whatever endeavor they choose to do. And I'm just proud to say that this is my team, and these guys are a part of Hirschi. These are some great young men. Couldn't happen for a greater group of guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.